And we're back. Okay, before I let this dry overnight, you notice it's very dark. And I have to determine a light source because I want this to be like, whoa. And I'm thinking, because the car is moving this way, occasionally I will use reverse, but because the car is moving forward, I want the light source to come in and blossom in this area. So what I've done, once again, I've cleaned the palette. Once again, I've saved the spare, which I'll probably come up Easter egg gray, as I like to call it. But I need some white in there. I need a light source. And this isn't completely dry, but it's dry enough. And this is a combination of titanium white and zinc white. And I'm using a little brush. You see, it's kind of gooey. That's why you put a little medium in there. And these little tubes of paint, this little tube of paint is like $7. It's unbelievable. How do artists, that's why they're called starving artists, because you don't eat, because you can't, if you do, you can't afford paint. So we're gonna put some light sources in here, which you'll see this when I start doing washes. And again, it's not completely dry, so I want to, it's going too much in one direction. So a little medium in there. Medium is like the greatest thing ever invented, because it makes everything last longer. And got in the blue. Even though you see it, you won't see it once, because you keep doing layers. And essentially a painting is done when you're happy with all the, with what you got. I don't want too much. We want it moving, we want it broken up, so we'll come off here. I think I'm going to get another brush. Let's see. Yeah, I'll use one of my little chip brushes, which is a little damp, but that's okay, and just kind of stipple it in there a little bit, give it less of a rough edge, because I don't want a solid edge everywhere. Put a little up there. So I'm not trying to paint the whole car white again, but I'm trying to pull the lighter up. So the more light I have there, I'm holding the palette, I'm holding everything. Okay, because it's easier this way than to keep turning around. It's enough exercise. All right, so I'm just going to put some white. And again, I will address this hair in there, a little brush hair. There we go. Great reason to have a towel, because that'll bring in the color. And this obviously is too dark, and I want this to be my focal point. I went a little overboard with the dark, but it's a great thing about painting. You can alleviate that by don't be afraid of brush strokes, because after all, it is a painting. And a brush stroke here and there, it's not, you're not using spray paint. So, all right, my light source coming in. Oh yeah, it's going to be great there. And then we're just going to move it along and let it kind of fade out. I was going to do the hoop fade away. We'll take it right up there. Let me just kind of, that's a little on the choppy side. Don't be afraid to drag the brush. Especially these little chip brushes are great for that. You just kind of take it and just drag it around, and it gives it some cool movement. Again, all I'm using is some zinc white, which is older, I can tell by how pasty it is, and some titanium white and some medium. And I'm just dragging the line. Oh yeah, it's looking more abstract. Oh wait a minute, it's an abstract paint. Oh, okay. So that's it. This paint, because it's older, I won't put in my save-it jar, so to speak, my saver little plate. Okay, this is a little bit too thing, so we're gonna do there. And I wanna, okay, as you can see, it's taken on a different look already, which is going to be great for the light source, because if it, oh, when I put that in there, that's going to look so cool. But what I'm going to do, since I have you here, let's take a little burnt sienna. No, raw umber, raw umber. It's more red. Where's raw umber? Come here, raw umber. Right here. Boom. And put it on our palette. Way too much. I have a tendency to do that. I'm sorry. Where's the medium? The medium is here. The larges are on the top shelf now. Okay. So that. Grab another brush. Yeah. This is getting to be a favorite. I just kind of like the, because it's thick around here. I like, it's got a good feel to it. Oh, I do this all the time. This is only, who is this? Oh, Giorgio Armani. Thank you, Mr. Armani. There you go. All right. Yeah. Poor little rich kid, right? Okay. Now I got some raw, and I'm just gonna put some. Kind of brown it up a little bit. This is nice that it's white, but it's a little too much. We're gonna put some little movement in it. And so you ask, how did I learn how to do this? I just do it. You know, I've written a few books, and the idea is if you don't go out there and do it, then, you know, you only have yourself to blame. Because nobody's going to do it for you. And if they do it for you, it's not yours. Like I said, you can take any car, I don't care what it is, and you can put your own stamp on it. And one thing you find out is you find out who your friends are. Because friends are people that know everything about you. They know your downfalls, your pitfalls, your bad habits, your positives, the things that make you tick, the things that make you come alive, your interests. And they're your friends. Good times, bad times. I've known a lot of people. I worked in the media. I mean, I knew a lot of people, Hollywood people. The idea is you stumble, they don't even know, they don't know you anymore. So, but then when you come back, oh, hey, how you doing? How's it going? Great to hear from you. Yeah, right. Have a nice day. So, this is looking very cool. All right, I don't want to, well, maybe a little down here. You get a balance on how you want it. And again, see, I'm moving the focal point back to the passenger door front. Remember how dark this was and it was pulling away? Well, now we're going the other way. In fact, I just saw something I want to change. This right here, I want to just do a drag right through there. Yeah, so that's going to be, and balance. I can see I need a little, just a little up here. A little over that blue over there, maybe a little there. Okay. Looking at that. Okay, that is great. I'm seeing some orange, a little too much there. So I'm using medium, my little chip brush, and what's left of this. And I just want to do not a lot though. I just not a lot. Just that, and then I'll take this brush, which is almost dry. The hardest part of all this is cleaning the brushes. This is where you need a brush assistant. Which, by the way, when this dries, even though there are little brush hairs in it, because it's an abstract, I'll go over and I'll pick them out. And what's cool, it'll leave little fine lines, which I'll actually add to this whole process. So I don't let it bother me at all. And that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And wow, I'm excited about putting the washes on. It's going to start getting fun now. Did you see this thing running down the road? Oh, yeah, it's me. All right. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoy this as much as I do. Howdy once again. Okay, it is 11:35 p.m. and I'm uploading videos while I'm doing this video because this is dry now. This is dried, and I also realized, and I apologize, that I've held things out of camera. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a wash, which essentially is a diluted version of a color. Now we have light sources, but I want to bring it in. I mean, do you see the face here? Do you see the headline? Do you see the eye? Do you see the mouth? It's just cool things I'm putting in here that I'm not telling you, but I'm telling you. Also, do you see the tiki face, the eye, the tiki face facing you? There's another face over here, but you're going to have to pick that out yourself. So I am subtly putting in things that people don't see. Well, I might just show it to you. If this is in camera, here are the eyes. Wow, I could put some eyebrows on there. So in an abstract painting, the key is to have a lot of things going on. So, you know, like if you look at a still life. Okay, there's an apple, there's a pear, there's a banana in a bowl on a table. It's dark wood and it's really crummy looking. But hey, it's a still life. This is an abstract. This is supposed to get into your head. This is supposed to be crazy. So we're taking our palette again, a lot of medium, and a little ochre yellow. This is potent stuff, folks. So we're only going to use a little bit of it. I apologize for my backside. But what I want to do is do a glaze. So I'm using just a little bit of the ochre and a lot of medium. Oh, get this beautiful yellow. This is great. And I just want to bring that yellow. And you notice I have the masking tape off. I didn't remask it because I'm really not worried about going up there. But I want to bring this yellow over to kind of bring in, that's a dry brush, by the way. Kind of give it some, like, where is this color coming from? This is great, you know? Give it a light source. Yeah. Again, I'm going to put flat black along the edge. So, get a little more ochre there and a lot of medium. We want to have it, I don't know what that was, but garboon, but it's gone now. All right, so I don't want it everywhere. In fact, it's a wash, so it'll dry very, very subtly. I don't want to lose that because I already pointed that out. But we're going to put some highlights in here, like this. Put some over here. Maybe a little more of the yellow ochre. I'm wearing clogs right now because I was relaxing in the other room, loading videos onto YouTube. And then I said, wait a minute, this stuff ought to be dry. I didn't realize it was time. So I don't want to lose this guy here. Just going to put some character to his or her hair. You know what I mean? I said I've developed subtle things in here that I wasn't telling you, but it's there. And it gives it some depth. That yellow just, oh my gosh. You have to stand back a lot and look at things and look how it is, and it gives it depth, and all of a sudden it's like a light source and the white becomes more prevalent. I'm going to do a little more ochre because I have some left here on the palette. That's no excuse, but I'm really diluting it with medium, and I'm just going to bring it in all the way. Again, this is heavy duty on the medium, which again is like thinner for acrylic paint. Brings it down, makes it translucent, and gives me a light source, and also very, like I said, those little brush hairs that get in there on an abs. I don't know, if you're doing a serious painting of some king or queen, you don't want little hairs. But when you're using simple brushes and you have those hairs, if you can pull them out, they give you little lines which add character to the whole picture. So it's kind of a nice effect. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to ruin that too much, but I'm going to put a little golden hair in there. Okay. All right. That's enough yellow. It's a little too much, actually. But what I'm going to do is take these brushes and over here. I'm off camera. I know that. I'm looking for the right brush. Okay, I got one I like. We're going to take some titanium white, which I have over here somewhere. I got zinc white. We're going to use titanium white. We're going to use the real deal, folks. No doubt about it. This is Atelier. I love this paint. This paint is really nice. Nice to work with. Okay. I got a little medium here. Actually, it's polluted with the ochre, so I'm going to pour another little puddle of it. There we go. And okay, here we go. All right, we're going to take just a little medium. And I moved the camera, by the way, because I realized what a crummy picture you were getting and you're missing everything. The camera I'm using is my Apple iPad mounted on a dolly, a hand truck, with zip ties and quick grip mounts. Don't ask me why. Okay, so I need some light in here. So while that wash, which is drying light, I can pull some light in here, which will push back and pull forward different things I have going on. This is great about it. This is why you do layering, because I feel like in here, I got that blue, and do the white in there, and gives it a thing. But don't worry about, I'm glad this is dry now, because I can really do some cool stuff. Titanium white is like incredible. I don't want too much in this corner, because I mentioned you don't want to pull the eye away, or Iowa, whichever. But I want some fascinating things going on. I could put a little more in his eye. There you go. There you go. And then go here. I have to step back again, kind of look. I'm getting to the point where I have to look at how I'm doing. I can see the three faces. I don't know if you, I see a fourth one right here. You can see the top of his hair. There's his eye. There's two eyes here. We have an eye here of our Tiki Man, and then we have the eye here of our other man, all giving it very cool mystique. So I'm going to do a little more here. And then mix it in with the yellow. I don't want it to look like the yellow is just painted on there. I want it to look like it's coming through, like what's going on here, you know? And again, it pulls it to the dark, and the dark is what the dark side draws your eye. So we'll work this a little bit and put a little medium in there. Not large, but medium. And we'll kind of, there's a nice edge. There's a yellow edge. We'll put a little line under there. And then we'll mess that up a little bit. Short, brief, short, brief. A little line there. And the keyhole's been ignored, so let's unignore it. If there is such a word. Grammar doesn't count. Art does. Yeah, now it's got all kinds of stuff going on. I'm just looking how it is. I need a little something down there and there, but I think I'm going to save that for blue. So I got a little yellow here. I got a little white. Let's just, because this is essentially trash. So let's just mix it all up. And right in here, let's do a there and a little edge. That's good, that's good, that's good. Need something right down here. Right here. Done. Okay. See you in a couple of minutes, which will probably be tomorrow, or maybe in a couple hours if I stay up. I gotta let that dry, and then I'm gonna do probably a ceruleum, whichever it is, ceruleum, I think it's, I don't remember. Ceruleum blue. We're gonna do some blue in there. What's great about it is the blue and yellow will create a green mist wherever I go over the blue with the, and I'll really dilute it down with medium so it's real light and real subtle, and I'll give it an interesting look. So until next time, which is a few minutes, see ya, and remember to subscribe.